This weekend, I went to a little thing called Aftermath. So you might take a look at that footage and just wonder, what is Aftermath? Aftermath is it's like a post-apocalyptic Mad Max immersion event, and there's everything there from cars that I like building, these Mad Max wasteland cars, to death carts, which you saw in the footage there. There's a costume contest. Everyone has to be in costume. It's an immersion event, so everyone has to be, even from the tents, the camping, everything has to be in costume. There was a costume contest, and I took second place. I'm really excited about that. So this is the medal I got for winning second place in the costume contest. It's pretty cool. It's actually plastic. It's 3D printed, but it looks metal. I need to put this up somewhere, and maybe I'll put it in a vehicle. I don't know. Very cool. And then here's my trophy for winning the death cart races. This is first place. Let's see if you can see that there. Death carts. Pretty awesome. And there's the one for first place. Now what's funny about this is I actually won kind of by default. The faster death carts crashed. So my slow little death cart mini nuke took first place, which was fun. It was awesome. It was really great. And I plan to do more with Mini Nuke pretty soon. Well, you'll definitely see more of Mini Nuke on this show. So, first, awesome. So Aftermath is held in Gadsden, Alabama, right about the end of the first week of November every year. I actually started Aftermath last year, but the guy who helped me out, Frank, I handed it over to him this year. I said, it's your property. You're local. I'm about an hour and a half away from it. So I said, you did a great job helping me out, so it's yours if you want it. And he said, yeah. So he got a bunch of people to help him out this year, and it was great. It was a lot of fun. It was especially great to see it from an attendee perspective. I didn't have to worry about anything. I just got to go and have fun and, win trophies. If you're in the southeast, if you are in the east coast even, and you want some kind of Mad Max Wasteland Weekend kind of event, this isn't exactly like Wasteland Weekend. Wasteland has a lot more. I mean, it's of course much bigger. It has like 4,000 people. I think Aftermath has about 100, but it still has that feel, that that really close-knit feel that you get with having something this small, where everyone can still hang out with each other, and I think that's a great thing. We had a lot of fun. I think the costume contest was a blast. I think those guys did a really great job putting that together, because people got to joke around. You got to talk about your costume. You got to joke around about it, and the audience was small enough to where pretty much everyone got to participate who wanted to. And then the nighttime, we had the partying, we had the giant campfires, and then we got to camp. Now this is another thing where it's a lot different than Wasteland Weekend. We got to camp, and I think it just barely hit freezing temperatures. It was about 32 degrees. I slept in my truck right here. That was an experience. Actually, the truck didn't do so well on the way back, and I had to buy a new carburetor and throw it in there. I should have taken video of it. It used to have a 650 CFM and or a 600 and an Edelbrock, and it got clogged up because I had rust in the tank, and I had to go ahead and just change it out. I went ahead and I did a 750, you know, a same Edelbrock, but just a 750 CFM this time, and we'll see how that goes. But you know, this truck actually, at some point, I do plan to Mad Max it. You know, I plan to wasteland it. Right now it's white and it's beat up. I want to paint it black. I want to throw some rusty stuff on there, and so getting it mechanically sound is step one. So check out Aftermath if you get a chance. They're on Facebook and they are on Instagram, and the main website is aftermathevent.com, and I hope to see you there next year. I brought a vehicle that I will spotlight here in another video. I call it Septic Tank because it's really gross. It's been described as gross. It's been described as a tank, although it's small. It's a small little truck. I know you've seen it in the little intro there. Septic Tank. I'll do a video describing more about that and more on my Death Cart mini nuke, and because we have to build that thing. I broke the front bumper off of it. We have to rebuild it. I plan to get it faster. I also have a bigger cart that I really want to get going for April, because there's a Nuke-Lana event in April, and I want to get that thing going for that. We'll see if that actually happens. But for now, my plans center on Wasteland Weekend, of course, in September. I want to get Septic Tank there. I want to get Mini Nuke there, and I want to get Mini Nuke in a drivable state. Maybe even throw on a new engine. It's got a little 5 horsepower Subaru, or maybe, you know, throw on a Predator like a 420 or something like that. We'll see. We'll see how many banks I can rob between now and then. But thanks for checking me out here in Blackfinger Garage. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know how you like it. We have plenty more in store for you, and I want to thank you all for watching.